Hi guys, welcome back to All the Neffyness. I am back today with another process video. And this one I am super excited to share with you guys because this layout I decided to make after I was given the big news that I was part of the Gossamer Blue design team. So this is sort of an old video. I did this layout in January. And I'm basically using the paper pad that you guys saw, which is typecast by We Are Memory Keepers. And you can find this one at Michael's. I believe they had it in December when the typewriter came out, so you guys could probably still check it out. I'm also using a cut apart sheet that I used from the Felicity Jane, I'm not sure which kid, I believe it could be October. So yes, sorry guys, I'm not always the best one at describing the supplies that I use. But anyways, that's basically what I'm using. So like I said, this layout was for kind of like a celebratory layout. Like I was just super happy, and then I was like super excited because when I first started this whole scrapbooking, my goal was to be able to get on a design team, so I felt like $1,000,000. Like I just felt like my dream came true, and like I am obviously capable of great huge things, and I was just super ecstatic. So that's basically what this layout is all about. I'm using this selfie that I took a couple of months ago as well. I know my face is kind of cut off, but that was just part of like the editing that I did and stuff. You guys know sometimes I really enjoy just going crazy with my photos. So also a little note is that this layout, this one here that I'm actually currently working on right here, ended up being destroyed by a disaster. And you guys will see how it happens at the end of the video. And so I ruin it, but then I do go back and fix it, but it's not in the video. So I will just show you guys the close-up of how I ended up fixing it as the final close-up photos. Okay? So what I'm doing here is I had this idea that I wanted a very like airy, kind of Seuss fishy kind of layout, just a little bit of everything, and girly and light colored. So I decided to go for some tissue paper, and I'm also going to include a lot of wood veneers. And basically what I'm going to do is focus my photo at the center of the page. So what I'm doing now is just figuring out the layers of what I wanted to do. I know that looks scary there with the tissue paper, but I just wanted a little extra texture on it. So I just crumpled it up and gonna stick it down. So like I was telling you guys, if you guys watched my chat video, I am going to have a few series. So I'm thinking that on Tuesdays I'm going to have, just regular upload videos. And then also on Saturdays, that's when I'll do my series on Saturday mornings. That way I can, still show you guys all my layouts, and then just do something else fun and inclusive on Saturdays. So that's something that you guys can expect. And then also I will be popping in a couple of times a month, or maybe just once a month, specifically with Gossamer Blue kits that is specific to my design team. So that will also be a third part to my YouTube videos on here. So like I said, I was using this Felicity Jane cut apart sheet, and it's got all the perfect colors because that's what Felicity Jane kids do all the time. They have the cutest colors in the world. And I'm basically just cutting those cards and using them as layering because I really like the soft colors. And I'm focusing my photo there in the center. And I like that because it kind of just leaves it sort of like floating. And I have a lot of trouble with this tissue paper. It kind of does take me a little bit of time. I wanted it to be chunky and messy, and I just don't know what other word to use other than like airy. Like, does that even make sense to you guys? Comment down below if you guys get me. um, so this frame here I've had in my stash for a good while. I think it is a Maggie Holmes from one of the collections. Oh my gosh, I don't know, but it came in a packet of different kind of wood veneers, and I super love it because it's got that cute little heart in the corner, and it's a little Polaroid. So I'm trying to incorporate it there in that bottom corner, sort of like in between all these layers. So I'm going to be bringing in a lot more fun stuff. Actually, a lot more wood veneers in a second. So let's see, what am I doing now? Okay, so I'm bringing in some Amy Tan stamps that I do end up using on this layout, but on the second one, after the grand disaster, I end up opting out from using these black ones because I kind of just, it was just a little too messy. So yeah, it was a little disappointing, you know, that I started off my layout like super excited because it's my celebratory layout. And then it just got super ruined. You guys will see. I'm using just regular glue to stick down my wood veneer. That's usually what works best for me. And now I'm looking through some of these Pink Paisley, Paige Taylor, Evans wood veneers. These ones are really cute because they have color, but they're like a completely different texture. They're a little bit more glossy than the regular wood veneers. So I decided to just skip out on that. And then I saw these super gorgeous flowers. These are from my Felicity Jane paper exchange. One of the ladies that I exchanged with sent me these gorgeous wood veneers. And these are stunning. They're like, as you can see, they're flowers. And then they've got like sketching on it that creates all the beautiful flower details. So then I'm going to be bringing in a few more wood veneers. Like I said, I kind of want a little trail from top corner to the bottom corner with the enamel dots, wood veneers. So I have a lot of wood veneers. I'm sure I'm going to bring a few out because I want itty bitty pieces. So what I'm doing first though, obviously, is working on with the enamel dots. It's been a while since I've been, you know, actually, it's been a while since I made this layout, and this isn't even like the finished layout. So it's, you know, I'm a little lost. Sorry, guys. So this little heart, I think, is super cute. A lot of my wood veneers are kind of just put in together, as you guys saw in my containers, so I don't exactly know where they're from. Some I can remember, like if I purchased them myself, but if they are sent to me through Happy Mail or gifted to me, then I really don't know exactly where they come from. So I think I want to add the title, and my title for this layout and even for the finished one is going to be Dream Big Girl. So okay, so here is the other box of wood veneers that I'm showing you guys, or that I was talking about earlier, where it's just filled with so many. I got to get a better container for all of these because they're all different sizes. So yes, I really love those flowers. I ended up finding a few more. And they're pretty much like the top ones. They've got a little texture to it. I think the itty bitty flowers might be Felicity Jane. But don't quote me on that. So yeah, as you guys can see, I have like a million different kind of wood veneers in here where there's just no saying what you'll find, which is kind of cool because when I go in there and, you know, start looking, then I'm like, oh wow, oh, then maybe this will work better. But then it also kind of just confuses me altogether. All right, so I think I'm sticking with these ones, and as you can see, there's that trail I was talking about from the top corner to the bottom. And what I'm doing here is kind of, I wish that I had beautiful scripted writing, because I really wanted like a huge dream, like even stitched. And then I decided, you know what, let's try the stamps. So you guys will see how these stamps kind of work. These are a little bit difficult to stamp with, just because they create that extra line around the letter. So it's a little bit difficult to get something crisp and without the square around the word. So I'm trying to get it as best as I can, but as you can see, the R already came out with a line. So, you know, when finally, like, the layout ended up getting ruined, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna skip out on these because they are just not as easy as I think. I think I'm just mainly gonna focus the stamps on like my planners or Project Life. Yeah, I wasn't too convinced using it on my layouts, just because I'm super iffy about my titles, and I always like my titles to be a little the main focus. So yes, I'm just sticking down the wood veneers, and let's see what else is gonna happen. Okay, so I wanted right now I'm gonna be bringing out some sequins, and I put them all in this little box here. I don't have like too many, but they are a lot. And I'm just bringing out a few of them to add a little bit more detail. So I really feel like this version of the layout really was what I was looking for, that airy, open, kind of dreamy look. Like, now, you know, that I'm watching it now, I pretty much did accomplish that. And then, you know, stuff happens. So my layout ended up getting ruined. So here I am wanting to write out the word big, but it just totally did not work with how I have my layout set up. It was way too big. So I decided that instead of going in with stitching and stuff, I was just going to finish it off with the stamp. And there I go, messing up the G. So my title is going to be Dream Big Girl. So in a second, you guys will see how the great disaster happened. So my idea was that I wanted to add a little bit of splatters to my layout, and then boom, check that out, guys. What the heck? I totally ruined the layout. This is the first time that this had ever happened to me. Yeah, it was quite a disaster. My layout was totally ruined. I tried so hard to fix it. I brought in a few extra embellishments. I actually even added more yellow to this page. Yes, you guys will see that very soon. Right now, I'm still trying to get rid of the yellow that was spilled. I tried to add, look, so here I go. I was like, okay, well, maybe maybe I can even this out. No, it did not work, guys. It was the biggest mess in the world, and it was all captured on video. Ay, ay, ay. Yes, it was horrible. If this has ever happened to you guys, let me know. I'm super upset. And there was just yellow everywhere, guys. Like, my desk has been yellow for the longest, even after this video. Like, if you guys notice on my Instagram, or yeah, like on my Instagram when I'm posting a few close-ups or whatever, you guys will see that my freaking desk is still yellow. So it was a nightmare. like I said, I tried to sort of fix it. I brought out a few ephemeras from Amy Tan, and it kind of looked cute, but it just was not what plans I had for this layout. It was not. So what I ended up doing was taking off the photo, taking off all the little wood veneers that I could save. I let go of the enamel dots and the sequins. So I took the photo, I took the frame, and I took the flowers up top. I didn't include the flowers on the next or on the fix up layout, but I did include the photos and the frame and a little bit more wood veneers. But yes, guys, can you believe that? I think what I did was I was trying to open up the bottle just so that I could spray with the wand, and I ended up leaning the bottle over way too far. I didn't realize it was still super full, so it just splattered everywhere all over my page. So yeah, you guys are watching the total chaos here. So okay, here I am. I'm trying a few extra embellishments. It doesn't work out. But so this is the part where I was like, well, it's super cute. It could still work. But it just was not the kind of layout I was wanting to have. So like I said, I just fixed it up, redid it. I saved the pieces that I could, and all of that is included in the photos that are coming up right now, because this video is about to end. So the fixed up layout I didn't record, guys, so sorry about that, but I do have the close-ups right here. So I hope that you guys enjoy them. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.